Hi Rebooters! Today I'm going to try and show you my juicer and my fridge and how I make my juice. I'm going to make my dessert juice Bye Blues, so hopefully I'll be able to show you that. Today I went to the grocers and got 6 bags of shopping full of veg and fruits, and it was 20 quid. So doing really well so far. I'm going to just show you my fridge. I've got a pineapple hidden on the top. And then, fridge of goodness. So I've got apples, I've got my strawberries, 2 cabbages, about 3 bags of celery. I had 21 apples today, carrots, more cucumbers, oranges, that's lettuce. Oh dear, I'm losing things. And then in my veg compartment I've got more cucumbers, because you will use them a lot. I've also got apples, peppers, sweet potato, courgettes and tomatoes in there, because I'm going to be making a Bloody Mary juice during the week. And then I've got ginger, lemon and chilies in the top part of the fridge as well. So, take you over this one. Close that back up. So I have shoved it so full of food it will not close anymore properly. So hopefully, if I can get this to stick back down again. I'm struggling with this earlier. Yeah. Right. Also got watermelon. Lovely, lovely. So my Bye Blues is 1 cucumber. It's quite a big one, so I've chopped it in half. A pear, which I've now chopped into pieces, and a cup full of berries. I use frozen berries. I'll show you the. These are my now defrosted berries. I put them in a Ziploc bag to defrost them a couple of hours ago, and to speed up the process I put them in slightly warm water as well, so those are completely defrosted. This is my pack of frozen berries that I use. As you can see, they are full berries, completely full berries, tiny ones, but they are complete berries. They are not mushed berries, they are complete berries, and that's why I like them. And they were £2. So I've done all the prep work, which is good, and my juice is all clean. I ended up taking it to work today because there was only 2 of us in and I didn't want to leave everyone by themselves. It's my new t-shirt. She's got a cow on the bottom. It says "Don't mess with the animals." Got that from Veg Fest yesterday. Let's show you my beauty. There she is. Just real basic. The cup did come with a spout, but I find that my juices were getting they were getting a lot of pulp and puree in them, so I wasn't liking it, so I've now got a sieve instead on top. I would have put the juicer on top of the counter and done a proper nice video, but the cable's too short and my plug socket isn't close enough. So I'm afraid I'm going to try and put you down here. Let's see if you can't really see anything there, but I like to think that you can see me putting food in there. Right, let's turn this bad boy on. Mine is unfortunately quite a loud beast. That's where the majority of your juice comes from. Put some more berries in. Because they're defrosted, you don't need to do anything else. Pour them in. last bits of hair going in. Ooh, the scapegoat. Lovely juice. Just going to help that along a little bit. Much better. And so I'm just pushing the juice through my strainer, sieve. Just pushing all that juice through so I don't get any of the pulp. Now that hasn't made a lot of juice, but I'm having this for my dessert, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just going to push the last bits through. Get all that nice juice. I'm not a huge fan of limes. The recipe does call for a lime, but I'm not using one because I'm not a huge fan. I only bought 2 today as well, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be making an apple mojito later this week, so hopefully they'll be nice in that, so because that calls for 2 and I'm making quite a big batch, so it better be nice, right? Let's move you back up here. Yes, that's nice. Ooh, right. Okay, so I've mixed it now, so you don't have that green layer in it anymore. So there's only that much, but we'll see when it's in the glass. That's a decent amount. It's kind of what I was hoping for anyway, about that amount. So that's nice. As I say, you can use, I only used half a cucumber, so you can use a full cucumber if you want to add more. You can double up the recipe and have one for, because it's a red juice, you can use this, you can double it and have one for your dessert, and you can have one for breakfast tomorrow. So it saves you doing some chopping in the morning. Who doesn't like not doing extra work? I know I do. I'm addicted to straws now. Next packet. Got it. Right. Let's try this bad boy. Doesn't look particularly thick, which is quite nice. Oh, that's nice. And you taste the berries, and then you've got the smoothness of the cucumber. Cucumber gives it a slightly earthy, not earthy actually, a green taste. I can't really describe it. It just tastes like you've got a bit of cucumber in your sandwich or something like that, but you got berries on it. It's really nice. So that's my dessert juice. For breakfast this morning I had carrot, apple and ginger. 3 carrots, 2 apples and a bit of ginger. I can't remember if I put the ginger in. I think I did, but I can't remember. It's really nice, and that one kept me going for quite a while this morning. And I did get a bit hungry kind of coming up to my lunch, but I was really busy today, so that's kind of to be expected, so that's alright. For lunch I made green lemonade, and I made this at work, and my afternoon snack juice, which I haven't quite finished but it's still really nice. I made these both at work, and hence why I was really busy today, because I ended up having to go back home to grab my juicer and the stuff for my lunch and my afternoon snack drink, and bring them back to the shop, and then with no proper knives, only dull, stupid knives that you just cut up like pre-cooked stuff. Managed to do that. Both were really nice. I did suggest using a strainer. I found that since I've been straining the juices, that they've become a bit more palatable and I'm enjoying them more. Not that I wasn't enjoying them before, but when you get like a bit of spinach or celery or something, it just ruins the taste and the experience, and you just kind of go because you're not expecting it. So yes, afternoon snack, I had I'm not too sure because I didn't write the name down, but I wrote the recipe down. It's 5 kale spinach leaves. I'm only using, no, not spinach, or cabbage. I'm only using cabbage. Cabbage is so much cheaper, and you don't notice the difference. You honestly don't. And with my juicer, as it is the basic, I notice I get more juice out of the cabbage than I do out of the kale. And considering kale's more expensive and I'm basically just getting shredded kale at the end, it works out better for me financially. It's got a handful of spinach, 3 lettuce leaves, a cucumber, 3 celery, an apple and a lemon. I didn't use a lemon because I'd used 2 lemons and I'd had green lemonade for lunch and dinner. Both were really nice. They were. What can I say? Both green juices, both really nice. Got enough apple and fruits in it for me to keep my sweet tooth at bay. I had been given some sweets by a customer on Friday, and I'd left them for the guys at work, and I was really tempted to take some with me just in case. I don't know, I was hungry and decided that I didn't want a juice. Instead, I wanted to have a sweet. Sorry, I just bit the inside of my mouth whilst talking. But they managed to leave me 1 sweet out of my own box, the box I was given for being a good person. They left me 1 type, which is a Snickers, which have nuts in. I have a nut allergy. I'm not going to eat them. So they're kind of doing me a favour. I'm still annoyed about it. Because it was my hard work. So yeah, never mind about that. Today's been a good day. Energy levels have been quite high. I was feeling tired this morning, but I did get up quite early because I wanted to get my ingredients list ready. I want to make my juice. I wanted to sit down for a little bit and just kind of plan what I was going to be doing for the day, which completely went out the window the minute that my manager turned up. But never mind, that's what happens. She's got things that I hadn't thought of that I had to do instead. So yeah, never mind. Tomorrow I am having apparently a peach pear delight for breakfast. We will see how that turns out. That sounds interesting. I think I've had it before and it's actually quite nice. It's got sweet potato in it, so it's slightly creamy. And I don't use peaches because at the moment you cannot get peaches for love nor money. You can get nectarines, they're hard as rocks. So I'm just using pears instead because they're in season at the moment apparently. And weather's been really nice and hot, so people have been going, "Oh, what are you drinking? It looks so nice and healthy." And I have definitely lost weight. People at the weekend were noticing. Oh, never mind. That I seem to have lost quite a lot of weight, and I'm actually looking a lot better in myself as well, which is nice. I'm going to do a little recap of VegFest. VegFest is amazing! Go if you can! They're all around the UK. I'm pretty sure they go internationally as well. There are so many people that do some fantastic food and clothes and makeup and products and things you never thought of had animal proteins and products in them. It gives you a bit more knowledge so that if you are going to have things like leather, obviously everyone knows that leather is from animal skin, but things like creams and things like bread. Who knew? Well, obviously you've got butter, but really, how much do you really think about what goes into things like bread, cakes, what goes into your makeup, what it was tested on? So none of these have been, none of the makeups there are have any animal testing as well, and they're amazing. There's some really fascinating people if you do go there. You know, they all want to just have a chat about what's going on, what their products are, but they're also really interesting. There are some fruit cakes. And don't go into the raw section. If you see anyone trying to get you to go raw, be warned, because they are extreme. And also, anyone who's selling you wheat juice, wheatgrass, it's not nice. It tastes like grass because it is basically grass, and it's just unpleasant. But they'll try and get you to drink it and go, isn't that delicious? No, it's not. It tastes like grass. What more do you want me to say? And I didn't know you can be there are a lot of bodybuilders who are also vegan. Who knew? I didn't. So check them out, see if you can find anything. JP Turner, Food Service, I put a link into my other video, are amazing. If you can track them down, do. Their food is amazing. Giant, I'm not even kidding, giant donuts. They're donuts with like this big, the size of my face. Focaccias, again, basically the size, probably about that big, this focaccia. Sweet garlic, it's amazing. And Fry's family also do amazing meat replacements. So your burgers, your sausages, fish replacement, chicken replacement, beef. I got some, I presume it's supposed to be like a beef replacement. It doesn't taste like it. It doesn't taste like me. You can't quite tell what it tastes like, but it tastes delicious, is what it tastes like. I tried some dodgy barbecue pork replacement, which was this brown mush, brown grey mush with what supposedly barbecue, but you couldn't really tell. This isn't that. If you've ever had replacement vegetarian food and gone, this is not quite right, try Fry's. It's completely different. That's me for today. I'm sorry about the noise. That is rabbits and kittens for you. What can you do? And I will see you all tomorrow, Rebooters, with more juices. Yay! See ya. Bye.